I noticed something strange. Whenever I trained chest once a week, it stayed sore for the whole week. And whenever I trained it twice a week, it stayed sore for half the time. The soreness disappeared faster even with the same exercises. Muscle soreness expands to fill the recovery time you give it. This is similar to Parkinson's law, which states that work expands to fill the time given for its completion. Whenever I first started lifting, I was on a push-pull legs 6 days a week split. So I would hit every single muscle group 2 times a week. Then after quite some time, my friend told me about a weird version of bro split. It was a 4-day a week split where it was chest, back and biceps, legs, and triceps and shoulders. He kept saying, oh yeah, dude, I'm making so much muscle on this, so much muscle. I'm like, okay, let me try it. So I ran it for around 6 to 8 months or so. I was hitting each muscle group once a week, essentially. I was also doing the same exact exercises from my push-pull legs, just spread out into their respective days. I had the same intensity, only frequency changed. And by extension, my recovery time changed. On that bro split, it took my muscles the full week to recover. It would take them at least 5 days before I could hit them again. Whereas on the push-pull leg split, it was half the time. This made me realize that our muscles adapt to demand. So if you train chest once a week, it's going to take your chest almost a full week to recover because your muscles, your body is thinking, hey, we have a full week before we're being hammered again. So let's just take the full week to recover. Whereas on a push-pull leg split, if you're hitting it twice a week, your chest is going to say, hey, dude, we got to recover, bro. We got to recover in 3 days because we are about to be hammered again. We got to be ready for the next session. They're going to scramble to recover because they know that's all they have. They only have 3 days. Whereas on the one time a week, you had the full week. They know you had the full week. And to be clear, I'm going to tell you what this does not mean. This does not mean train sore muscles hard. If you train sore muscles hard, that's dangerous. Sore muscles are more likely to be torn. You don't want to tear your bicep. This also does not mean ignore recovery. Just because I'm telling you to up your frequency doesn't mean you should just ignore recovery and just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna recover. If you don't recover your muscles literally won't grow. Recovery is over half the equation in muscle building. Most people think going to the gym, working out, let's say biceps, doing bicep curls, that's is what's building your muscles. You're actually making tiny little micro tears in your bicep. Then whenever you sleep, whenever you recover, your body's like, hey, we need to recover this. We need to build our bicep a little bigger so that doesn't happen. That's where progressive overload comes into play. You progressively overload, we take advantage of this mechanism so we can get bigger and bigger muscles. Also, this does not mean more is better. I'm not telling you to go train chest 7 days a week. Training chest 7 days a week, you're not giving your body enough time to recover. Are you gonna grow? Probably not. But I do think it is worthwhile to increase frequency. It doesn't have to be twice a week, but increase it if you can. If you can't, it's something different. The next thing is to slightly reduce your per session volume. Let frequency drive your recovery, not your time off. You should stop waiting to feel fully recovered before going to the gym forever. You shouldn't be doing that every single time. If it's already been enough time and it's already time to go hit that muscle group again, just go do it. Just go do the gym. If your muscles are really, really sore, then don't go. Then it's probably not wise. But if they're just slightly sore, you can go to the gym. You'll be fine. And just a quick tip. Let's say you are increasing your frequency from once a week to two times a week. If you're doing that, I want you to be aware that your body is going to take some time to adapt to this. Your body adapts to demand, but it takes some time for that to happen. It's going to take around a week or so before your body gets used to this. So in the beginning, when you're going once a week, your body is used to a full week of recovery. You just half that time. So whenever it's time to hit, let's say you hit chest on day 1, and let's say on day 4, you're gonna hit chest again. Whenever it's day 4, your chest is not gonna be ready. Your chest is going to be sore, but you're gonna need to push through this. If you want to double your frequency, you have to push through this. Push through that workout, but be cautious. Do not go crazy on this day because your muscles are sore. Working out on sore muscles is innately more dangerous. You could tear your muscles this way, and that's not something you want to do. Go lighter weight, but still enough to where it's telling your body, hey, I'm increasing my frequency 2 times a week. Get ready. Your body adapts to what you demand from it. If you demand a slow recovery, you're gonna get a slow recovery. If you demand consistency, your body catches up. You know what to do. Get up and get after it.